Boy, we got ourselves a matchup today, don't we? Woo! Oh. Wow, hey, tournament is back. Well, I mean, there's a matchup. The tournament didn't go anywhere. It's just yesterday we didn't have one. And by the way, quick thank you to everyone who dropped a little bit of feedback. I'll probably follow up with a update on, well, the feedback from yesterday. There should be a second video for Sunday after Spirit Board Sunday. So I'll explain what's going on with that. But thank you guys for that. But anyway, back to business. Brand new matchup. We got results. It's gonna be a good day. We got ourselves an insane matchup. This is gonna be good. I kind of wanted to see this, and it's gonna happen. But if you are new and you haven't seen this, basically how this works, it's a whole tournament we created. 100 characters are put into it each day on the channel. As long as there's a matchup, I will upload one of those matchups, how the matches work. I talk about the two characters, go over some facts and maybe mini moveset pool, whatever it might be, and it's just a fun little time that we have here. So, if you want to participate, all you got to do is vote. But, well, voting's a part of the rules, and I'll explain it all in the rules. Alright, rule 1, this is for fun. That means you can vote for whoever the heck you want to vote for. If they happen to be in the match, it's all good. Drop a vote for them. They're in this tournament for a reason. It's not a typo. Alright, if you like them, you can vote for them. It's all good. But keep in mind, you only get one vote per person. Okay, how do you vote then? Simple. Down in the comments, type the name of the character that you are voting for. That's how you do it. But if you happen to like both the characters, or if you have a difficult time deciding who to vote for, yes, you can vote for both by simply typing the word both. It's totally fine. That's how it works. So, rest of the rules, though. Double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. Then once we get to the results to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, well, if there's a tie, we're going to flip a coin on camera. It's the fairest way to break a tie. And then each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for just 1 week. So you have 7 days from when the matchup first gets uploaded to get your vote in. If your vote comes in after that, I'm sorry, it don't count, because we've already moved on. That's why. Anyway, speaking of moving on, let's go to the rest of the video. Alright, let's go over the results from last week. I'm sure everyone's excited to find out who won those 2 matches. What do you mean you already know? Who told you? Oh, the video already told you. Well, we'll explain the story then. We already know who won the 2 matches, the results from last week. So, the results from Friday were supposed to be Shantae and Crystal. Obviously, we didn't have a matchup, so I couldn't show you the results. So, we know Shantae won. Here's the... Where's she at? Where did I put this? Alright, so, let's zoom in on that. Alright, cool. Shantae ended up winning 90 votes, and Crystal came out with 53. If this matters to anybody really quick, I was tallying up the votes. There was a point Crystal had the lead, like 40, right about 40 votes, and Shantae had like 32, 33 or something like that. Crystal had a pretty good lead. She was matching Shantae vote for a while. And then all of a sudden, Shantae came in and is just everywhere. So Crystal put up a good fight, but keep in mind, she's still in the tournament. That was just her first loss. She's just in the loser bracket now, so she's still in it. She's still got a shot. Maybe she gets a rematch against Shantae. Maybe, we'll see. But congrats, Shantae moves on for our matchup today. And then, of course, Heavy Weapons Guy won. And who did he defeat? He defeated Rayman. And look at this. This was a close game. Heavy Weapons Guy pulled out 79 votes. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, it's good enough to beat Rayman, who had 67 votes. That is also pretty good. Typical match, 67 votes going to get you a win. But Heavy, he's got one of the fan bases that have continued to show up in these matches. And, Heavy topples Rayman. But again, like Crystal, Rayman is still in the tournament. He's just in the loser bracket. So, we'll show you that at the very end where their new matches are and all that stuff. So, that means today's matchup, something I want to see because I want to see the fan bases go at it. So, I want to see who brings it better. Shantae, Heavy Weapons Guy. Dang, hit that bell. Let's go. Should I put like a bell sound effect? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm too lazy. It's like 12:20 in the morning. I'm not going to go look for a bell sound effect. I should just have one at the ready. Whatever. Let's talk about this. So, Heavy Weapons Guy, Valve, that'd be kind of cool. The way I kind of been kind of describing him as of late in his matches, he'd be kind of that out of left field character, which I think is a point for a lot of people, which makes any character in that sort of category that much more special. It's something that we don't expect, and then when it happens, it makes it that much more special, and Heavy fits that perfectly to a T, or to a capital H in this case. He fits that amazingly, and to potentially see a Team Fortress character, Heavy Weapons guy, in Super Smash Brothers, that's something that people just dream about. I don't know how many people actually. I know there's people out there. Don't get me wrong. I know there's people. I've seen the. I read my comment section when Heavy pops up. There's people that say I vote Heavy. You know, Heavy's my guy. Got to show support for Heavy. And then you get the people that are like, yeah, I truly believe Heavy has a chance. So I'm like, it's always curious to me, like, how many people can like separate, you know, reality from. I can't even say it's reality because I don't know what Nintendo did for DLC. You guys don't either. But so, can you separate like your wants from what might be logical, what might make sense, if that makes sense? I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm not trying to downgrade any sort of character. I'm not doing. I just like Heavy Weapons guy would just be such a fantastic addition. Like, I like the character. He's on my top 50 list of characters that I would like to see in. He's been a character that's been moving up ever since this tournament started. Just, you know, I always knew about who the character was, and then I, through this tournament, got to learn about how he plays and what he does and his personality and all that stuff, which once you wrap all that into a neat little character package, it's like unwrap it and boom. Okay, I could get behind that. I could see myself actually. I could actually see myself playing this guy. If he was a DLC character, I could see myself playing him. Because Joker came out. I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to run down my DLC. Joker was announced. Joker did absolutely nothing for me. Joker, I've barely touched in the game. I barely played as him. Hero came out. Took me a while. I've been warming up to Hero. I played. He's probably my second most DLC played character so far. Banjo. I wanted Banjo for a long time. He got in, #1 character. Terry Bogard. He's cool. I'll pick him up for, you know, here and there once in a while because I like the sort of hand-to-hand combat sort of style. That's pretty cool. And then Byleth is also pretty fun character in his own right if you set aside the Fire Emblem fact. So I think if Heavy Weapons guy happened to be like the 6th character in Fighter Pass 1, I could see Heavy being like my 2nd or 3rd most played character out of that whole group. So I would be excited for him myself. I mean, he's got his machine gun, he's got explosives, he's got a grappling hook for potential up B recovery, he's got food that he can, or a sandwich that he can munch on to kind of heal himself up. He's got just a whole bunch of kind of, I mean, he's a bigger character too, so you have to expect there's probably going to be maybe some, I don't know, punches or kicks, maybe shoulder tackle, maybe like a, if you think about it, a lot of big characters, back air is like a drop kick backwards. I don't know if he could end up doing that. Maybe you do more with his machine gun. Maybe he swings it around in the air, so instead of firing it off, just kind of swings it, because like that thing's, no pun intended, the weapon would be heavy in this case, so it would have a nice little knockback damage. It'd just be kind of fun to utilize it more than just shooting the weapon. You can use it to bash somebody, you know, whatever. It'd be really fun, and I always like those characters that are unexpected, that Nintendo or Sakura just goes, surprise, look who's here, and you're like, whoa, wait, what? Who is this? If you don't know the character, and then you kind of look at the playstyle, and you look at the trailer and analyze everything, then it's fun. Then it's fun. But so Heavy's under that category for me. I would definitely like to see him in. But I gotta go, you know, going off my top 50 most wanted list, Shantae happens to be higher in this case, so she's getting my vote in this one. But again, Shantae covers a category as well. Actually, kind of 3 categories now that I think of it. Would represent the first playable indie character. We don't have an actual indie character. We have the Mii costumes, which is cool. So probably indie characters moving forward, at least for Smash Ultimate. If we get any more Mii Deluxe costumes, that's how indie characters will probably be, most likely. I'm gonna guess, just based off the trend so far. So, but Shantae would be first actual indie rep being playable, solo female character, and there's a third one that I forgot. I had a third reason. I don't remember, but there's a third one. Might pop back into my head. But Shantae, big support here in the United States. Now, just based on some polls and kind of stuff like that I've personally seen, not the biggest in Japan. I don't even know if I don't think her following in Japan is that big. I think it's mainly here in the United States. I think Europe, she's got a pretty decent following as well. I remember seeing one poll where she ranked in like the top 10, however they conducted that one. But so I think Shantae, yeah, does it hurt that she's not popular in Japan? Maybe not as much as she is here in the United States. I guess if you want to look at it like that, because like, look, if you're popular in Japan, you might have a better chance for Smash Bros. Especially if you're an indie character. I think it kind of hurts as well, but you never know. Smash Bros. They could pull whatever they want. They could put in whatever character they want. I mean, as long as they get the licensing rights to and everything. But like Shantae, way forward. They've been lobbying to get their character in Smash Bros. Since the Smash Ballot back on Wii U 3DS. They practically made all the alternate skins, alternate colors and everything for Shantae. They kind of went a little bit above and beyond to kind of be like, hey, here's some work already. Take our character now. Come on. You know you want to. But maybe that's kind of my theory. That's the main reason she ended up getting into Smash Bros. As a spirit. Because I think there's just that big support for her on the Smash Ballot and way forward, just kind of as a small indie studio, kind of just doing a little bit more than everybody else was at the time. Because like other studios, whether it was third-party characters, other indie characters, whatever it might be, they were just kind of like, yeah, I'd like my character in Smash Bros. And then that was the end of conversation for them. So it was cool. The studio is obviously behind their character for obvious reasons. And then the fan base just helping out. They might have a few that are kind of reaching, but that's every single fan base. So it's not really an argument against you if every single fan base has that sort of character or that sort of person, that sort of profile of person that likes to try to convince everybody by thinking they know everything and everything relates to whatever. Like the Shantae 5 teaser back in August. Oh, it happened to have the Smash logo in the window. It was an obvious hint that she's coming to Smash. Like, no. Smash Bros., the logo, they don't own the trademark for a vertical and a horizontal line crossing at a certain angle. They don't own a trademark for that, so it doesn't mean Smash Bros. Alright? Maybe it's a fun little thing WayForward wanted to throw in there, or it could just be coincidence. Who knows? But, for me, Shantae is going to get my vote in this one, but I'm very much looking forward to how this one is going to play out. Again, two big communities. Shantae, Heavy. Let's see who wins this one. This should be fun. This will be good. So, yeah, who you got? Shantae, Heavy, or both? All good options. So, yeah, I believe, where are we at? So what do we have on Monday? What would we have Monday? Mondays, we will have... Okay, we might not have a matchup on Monday, though. That could be the problem. Yeah, no matchup on Monday. But looks like Tuesday we will have a match. Tuesday for sure. Yeah, let me show you where Crystal... Okay, here we go. So, Crystal, who ended up losing to Shantae, obviously, a little bit ago. She'll end up facing the winner of Tails, who's facing Agumon. So the winner of that gets Tails. And then Rayman will end up getting the winner of Scorpion against Ryu Hayabusa. Both those matches will happen next week as well. So should be fun. And then actually we should be pretty decent for matches next week, right? Because I think Wednesday we should get this. We should have a matchup Tuesday, Wednesday, I think Thursday and Friday. At least. Woo, okay, that's pretty good. 4 in a row for this tournament. That's good. But, yeah, that is going to be it for this one. Again, should be a second video tomorrow after Spirit Board Sunday, talking a little bit more about what the plan is and what happened with all the feedback. So, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Raid Boss video coming out just a couple hours after this goes live. Or not video going up. The arena's going live, so come participate. We always have a little bit of fun. So, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.